Hey guys, I'm Naddya and welcome to the Blood and Honey series. Ultra-violent wrestling by the ATL for the ATL. Let's take a look at tonight's wild card. We have the Bloodbath Behemoth Tank, along with Rev Dan Wilson taking on Lindsay Snow for the first time ever. We also have an insane four-way match between Neji Ichiban, Keelin Cole, Lil Sicko, and Spectre. And we have the legendary Mickey Knuckles up against D Munny. And in the main event, we have the Killbilly Nathan Mowery with Bombshell taking on Jamesen Shook. It's a stacked night, but up first we have the debuting Karson Rodgers taking on Luke Hateful. Karson looks to impress Jazzy Yang. If he wins, he gets to buy her a coffee. Can the former high school jock impress Jazzy, or will Luke Hateful crowd kill him back to another sport? Only one way to find out. Let's go to the ring.
What? You're not gonna be there this Sunday at Blood and Honey? You know, last time you cost me my match.
That's teriyaki!
You know what? Never mind, don't worry about it. I'll find somebody else. Karson, come here. I need you to come to Blood and Honey this Sunday, and I need you to kick Luke Hateful's ass.
Yes, ma'am.
And if you do that, you know what? I'll let you buy me an iced caramel macchiato.
No lie? No kidding? Oh.
So long.
Welcome to the Blood and Honey series! Let's go! And this first match is anybody want to take a guess?
Singles match!
It is a singles match.
Yeah.
Schedule for one fall.
One fall!
Introducing first.
Well, hello and welcome everyone to Blood and Honey 5, ultra-violent hardcore wrestling for the ATL, by the ATL. My name is Carmen Michael, joined as always by Rob Weathers. And Rob, what a card we have in store tonight in the city of Atlanta.
We've got a great show here, Blood and Honey, always bringing the hits. Speaking of bringing the hits, this guy stole my entrance music. Who told him this was
I was going to
on?
ask about that, Rob.
I'm upset right now.
We got Nickelback heat.
We got big Nickelback heat between me and this individual right now. A lot of issues going into this match, and we're going to touch on that as the bell sounds. A lot coming off of Blood and Honey 4, as we saw last time right here on YouTube. We're going to be touching on that here in just a moment.
Careful, Karson. You may awaken an animal. Here you see him. Luke Hateful made his debut last month at Blood and Honey, and here tonight has an opportunity to keep that win streak going, Rob.
I tell you what, the very, very early on in his career, but I have to tell you, Hateful, I don't know if it's his given name or if it's one that he came up with on his own. It might as well be given, because I hate this guy. Everybody here in Atlanta hates this guy. And regardless of what anybody thought, I think Jazzy Yang hates this guy. We definitely saw Teriyaki hates this guy, and I'm going to go ahead and assume Karson Rodgers probably hates this guy as well, Carmen.
Well, quite the story for Luke Hateful, someone who was once in the crowd here at Blood and Honey, and it was Blood and Honey that inspired Luke Hateful to get into the wrestling business, and what a start it has been thus far. Let's throw it to the ring right now to Don Miguel.
Before I introduce these competitors, this match is a traditional rules match. Your shit match, rope breaks, everything. Code of order! Introducing first, the competitor to my left. His name is Luke Hateful, but you better address him as Mr. Hateful.
That's right! That's right, friends! Yeah! Let's go, Hateful!
So, Carmen, who's the favorite in this one? I would ask the crowd, but I don't know if I'll get a straight answer.
It seems like a 50-50 split, Rob. I'm going to be honest with you. It seems like a 50-50 split thus far. I'm not sure who the crowd wants to see lose more. Match officially underway. Karson, Rodgers, and Luke Hateful.
This is Blood and Honey. We need little bitches like you alive here.
Luke Hateful acting like he runs the place. It's his second match here at Blood and Honey, but who's counting?
And keep in mind, has yet to have a death match of his own here at Blood and Honey. Of course, we saw last month Teriyaki hitting Mr. Hateful with the lights, getting his own girlfriend, Jazzy Yang, disqualified. And it seems like Hateful has a bit of an ego about this so-called winning streak he has thus far.
That's putting it lightly, as we see slapping on this side headlock right here, which already has gotten a little bit of boos from the crowd here this evening. We're used to seeing, I don't think we ever saw it.
There we go, our first rope break of the night, Rob. Maybe our only.
Our Doritos rope break of the night at that, if we're going to go ahead and put that there. But I'm going to tell you right now, I mean, he says Blood and Honey is what inspired him to become a professional wrestler. This guy brought, quote-unquote, traditional professional wrestling to Blood and Honey. We're talking death matches through and through every single night. But Luke Hateful, even though this was the life he wants to live, ain't about that life just yet, Carmen.
We see right now Rodgers, side headlock, deeply locked in. Hateful able to fight out, brings him down with a shoulder block.
That was a lot of power from Karson. You can see he didn't throw everything into that. He kind of just stopped in just a quick little shoulder tackle, bringing Hateful right down to the ground, and now trying to show off a little bit of speed to go with that power as well, but got caught.
I was just about to talk about the athleticism from Karson Rodgers, someone who comes from an athletic background, but Luke Hateful is showing off some hops of his own.
Now, Luke Hateful, I have to question this. He's sitting here. He's waiting for Karson to come in, trying to, I guess, take a counter-puncher stance in here. We're seeing a little bit of that Wrestling 101 we've seen out of Hateful.
Well, as you know, Rob, from personal experience, those windmill kicks require a lot of energy, so you got to imagine Mr. Hateful's got a lot of gas in the tank.
Yeah, and every time I've ever gone for something like that, I got the right thing happen. I got punched in the face, and that's probably what's going to happen in this situation. Karson talking about some old school wrestling, going for a chop block. That might be the first chop block we've ever seen in Blood and Honey history.
Let me tell you, I've been very fortunate enough to been on the call for the majority of Blood and Honey. I can't recall any off the top of my head, but Karson Rodgers may be a little too confident here.
We've also been on the call for the majority of Luke Hateful's career, and right now, I've got to say, in a tough spot right now with Karson Rodgers just taking advantage of the situation and keeping Hateful down on his back.
Karson, of course, had a lot of success in sports in high school. We'll see if that translates well to the role of professional wrestling. Right now, really doing a number on the leg of Mr. Hateful. Again, this is not something we are quite used to seeing at Blood and Honey. You heard the crowd earlier on boo Don Miguel over announcing this as a standard singles match.
Well, you know what? I have spent a lot of my personal time booing Don Miguel anytime that we're in a room together, so I understand that. I also understand the bloodlust for these fans here at our great host, Monk Meadery. Thank you all so much for always hosting us, of course, as just Karson Rodgers continuing to go after that leg. He's definitely got a target painted on Mr. Hateful.
Certainly targeting the knee of Mr. Hateful, and Rob, you just mentioned it. Quick shout out to Monk's Meadery. Of course, our next event takes place September 21st right here back at Monk's Meadery, and I can proudly announce that Effie will not only be making his Blood and Honey debut, but will also, Rob, be defending the GCW World Championship.
We have so many massive matches here all the time at Blood and Honey. The fans coming out in droves, sellout crowd after sellout crowd here in the city of ATL, as Karson just continuing to put the hurt on Luke Hateful. Luke hasn't had an answer.
Let me tell you, we're at near capacity here at this outdoor venue, Rob.
Now, I mean, we're going to have to start, everybody's going to have to start hanging up on the rooftops of nearby buildings. We don't have much place left to put them.
Hateful trying to fight his way out. Back to a vertical base. Couple shots in the midsection, and just like that, brought right back down by Karson Rodgers.
You know, and the crowd here is not too happy about what they're seeing. They're waiting for somebody to grab a light tube or a board with some broken CDs on it or whatever crazy shit we've got thought up here tonight. But right now, I've got to say, Carson's doing a lot of the right things. And Luke Hateful had the right call on that as well, trying to turn things around on Karson. But you can see he's suffering from that bad wheel.
Hateful bringing down Rodgers and Al, creating a little distance. Those stiff right hands from Hateful, ducks the right, brings down Rodgers once again.
Hateful's trying to fire up, but we got to ask that question as he keeps grabbing at that leg. How much of a factor is that going to play the deeper we get into these waters?
Going for the cover. Rodgers barely out at 2.
And I think Hateful's doing that literally just to give himself a little bit extra breathing room, because there's no way a back elbow like that is going to keep your opponent down on the mat, especially after the beating that Karson Rodgers has put on Luke Hateful this entire match. But Hateful's at that point where that inexperience, not to mention the bad leg, is going to start becoming a problem. He really has to start thinking about kill shots, and he needs to go for them sooner rather than later.
Hateful with a Russian leg sweep. Going for the cover, perhaps? No.
I mean, that would have been a great opportunity. Brad Armstrong used to end matches all over the world with a Russian leg sweep.
Words right out of my mouth.
Could have been a great spot for Hateful, and Hateful, no, got something else in mind, it looks like, Carm.
Now charging in, swinging neck breaker. Hateful with the cover, and still not enough to keep down Karson Rodgers.
2 big shots back to back, and now Hateful. One of the big things you always have to worry about at this experience level is letting your frustrations get the better of you, and I think that's exactly what we're seeing with Hateful.
Hateful now makes his way to the outside. Hold on a second. Looking for some plunder. Hateful with our first light tube of the night, but folks, again, this is not a death match. Traditional wrestling rules apply here.
I can't believe I'm saying this about Luke Hateful, but this might be a work smarter rather than harder kind of thing right here, because he knows he won that last match by disqualification.
Jazzy Yang, of course, who faced Mr. Hateful last month rather. In goes Karson Rodgers. Karson, of course, who has a little bit of an obsession with Jazzy. Hold on, roll up. Mr. Hateful continues his winning ways.
What a title.
Jazzy Yang looking to block the light tube, unfortunately. Costing Karson Rodgers here tonight in his Blood and Honey debut. Luke Hateful victorious once again, Rob.
Credit where credit is due. Luke Hateful a hell of a lot smarter than he looks, and we have seen that 2 shows in a row here at Blood and Honey, picking up the win once again.
Well, Rodgers wants to impress Jazzy. Can't say he's off to a great start so far.
That's not going to do it, that's for sure.
Well, nonetheless, folks, we're going to keep the action rolling right along. The crowd wants blood. I think they're about to get it.
Come on, brother!
Luke Hateful with the first victory for his career, rolling up Karson for the win. Karson does not get to buy Jazzy coffee. Hopefully he's taking his loss well.
And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand.
Well, that sucks, dude. Up next, we have Tank versus Lindsay Snow. For nearly 30 years, Tank has been dominating the South. He's a name that strikes fear into the hearts of many, while Lindsay Snow is known as one of the most vicious women in the entire scene with a background in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. She has kicked plenty of grown man's asses before and is looking to do it again tonight. These 2 sick individuals collide for the first time, right now.
This next match is a singles match. To the far one fall. Let's bring him out.
one of the most influential names in American hardcore wrestling. A true trailblazer as Tank enters Blood and Honey for the second time ever to face off with an opponent he has never stepped in the ring with before, Rob.
The Bloodbath Behemoth and the original motherfucker getting things kicked off in a big way. And just as you mentioned, facing off with somebody he's never faced off with before. But we know that acumen, that deathmatch acumen of Tank. And this is a tough thing to say here at Blood and Honey. We've seen a lot of legends of deathmatch wrestling in here. This is going to be one of those few times I think I've ever said this sentence in my career. But Tank is really, it's a big possibility he might meet his match with this one tonight because his opponent is one of the baddest of the bad.
Certainly has his work cut out for him here tonight. And folks, you heard it here first. The first F-bomb of the night from Rob Weathers. It feels so good to be back in Atlanta.
Love it.
I think they may have got the music swapped here between Tank and Lindsay.
Yeah, no kidding. Like this, and you can see Tank's vibing to it. He's not mad about it. He's as long as he gets to hear it, he's in a good mood.
Getting the blood flowing.
Yeah.
And trust me when I tell you, folks, Lindsay Snow is someone who would have walked 1,000 miles here tonight just to step in the ring with Tank. And Rob, you mentioned it. Two of the hardest hitting in all of professional wrestling going into battle here tonight at Monk's Meadery.
Lindsay Snow has been in professional wrestling almost a decade, 9 years in the sport of professional wrestling. That's a veteran anywhere you go. But as crazy as that is, she's in the ring with somebody with 3 times the experience in this game in Tank.
Two of the most well-regarded names in deathmatch wrestling set to do battle for the very first time. But first, let's throw it to Don McGill.
Competitor to my left, making headlines. She is from Duval County, Florida. The American Kaiju, aka the Florida Man, the inaugural Blood Sport Champion, Lindsay Snow.
Well, no offense, Don, but there's only one person who can do this.
Yeah, you can't do the screen, Don. You might as well back up.
Ready for violence? Raise your motherfucking horns!
Horns up, Rob.
Of the covenant of the goat and the original motherfucker, and I proudly present to you from Chattanooga, Tennessee, weighing in at 368 pounds. He is the godfather of the covenant of the goat, the grandfather of gore, and along with Dolly Rebecca Parton, one of the 2 Tennessee treasures. The Bloodbath Behemoth!
No one does it quite like the Reb. But Rob, as we enter this first time ever matchup, I have 2 questions for you. One, in a battle of 2 of the very best in the game today, who do you think has the advantage? And 2, how many times do you think Dolly Parton gets asked about Tank during meet and greets?
So I personally have asked Dolly Parton about Tank a couple of times, so there's at least 2 right there. And I imagine, we're talking about 2 of the biggest legends that the state of Tennessee has ever seen. I imagine they both hear each other's names quite a lot. But on the other hand, to answer your other question, look, man, I'm not even going to venture to guess right now. We're talking about 2, and I mean this with the utmost love and respect in my heart, 2 of the biggest psychopaths that the world of professional wrestling has ever seen. And I am fired up. Tank is going to war with Lindsay Snow, and man, the Rev's setting the stage on this one, dude. I'm pumped for this match.
A first ever meeting of the Southeastern hardcore legends, and Lindsay Snow, the first to strike. Lindsay pounding away on the chest of Tank. Tank with no choice but to retreat.
Now, this is something that I have to say has become a common part of Tank's game. Tank has, in a lot of cases, will let the opposition land those first few shots because he wants to see what you got. He wants to know what's coming his way.
Almost a way of gauging his opponent.
Absolutely, and it allows him that opportunity to plan and to come back with, okay, if that's what you're going to throw at me, this is what I'm going to have to do to you.
For nearly 30 years, Tank has truly set the pace for hardcore wrestling, and just like that, Lindsay Snow again back on the attack.
Now, Lindsay is doing the right things right now. Don't give Tank that breathing room. Don't give him the opportunity to start working on his own little scouting report. You've got to keep the pace up, and Lindsay's doing a phenomenal job of that in the early moments.
Lindsay now with the background in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, showing off some striking here on the outside, rolls Tank back into the ring.
And that Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu game is probably something that's going to have to come in hand later in this match because the submission game is something that Tank has been putting a hell of a lot of work into. If he can get, you see right now a little bit of a version of a submission right there. Tank's been working on that Heretic's Fort. If he can get that on Lindsay Snow, it's going to be lights out, all she wrote.
Using the braid of Lindsay Snow as a weapon, looking to choke Lindsay. Lindsay able to fight out. Folks, Lindsay as tough as they come. You heard in the introductions, the winner of the 2020 Bloodsport tournament can certainly hold her own against the grandfather of gore himself. And now, shot to the midsection from Lindsay. Lindsay off the ropes. Tank with a back elbow.
That's 368 pounds right there. You want to charge in that Tank, you got to be ready to take on all that force.
Both of these competitors, of course, made their names here in the Southeast. For Tank, it was NWA Wildside, NWA Anarchy, IWA Mid South. For Lindsay Snow, certainly no stranger to the state of Georgia. Of course, who could forget her battles at IWE and Southern Honor Wrestling? But here tonight, they're both undefeated at Blood and Honey, but only one can walk out with that still intact. 2
generations of hardcore meeting right now, very much an irresistible force meeting an immovable object in this contest. Is right now the immovable objects actually moving pretty damn good right now and showing some of that unorthodox offense that has given him this 30-year career.
Tank with the headbutt to the hand of Lindsay Snow, looking to damage the hand as Lindsay trying to fight her way out. Lindsay with a couple of back elbows, trying to get Tank to release the hold, and he does. Drop toe hold into the middle rope.
And Tank charging in, showing a little bit of urgency. That's not something we usually see from Tank.
For the first time tonight, we may be seeing some blood, folks. Lindsay just stabbing the head of the bloodbath behemoth.
Adding a few more scars to the collection of Tank.
Tank walking out of here with a few free piercings, courtesy of Lindsay Snow.
And now Lindsay Snow, very much in the driver's seat.
What is this? Lindsay calling out the Reverend. Looking to take a shot at the Rev.
Rev said, I don't want no part of this shit, Dewey.
Lindsay now with the right hand.
All the while still going back to that forehead. Oh, my goodness.
You saw right there the way she dug those needles even further into the skull of Tank before ripping them out. And now Tank, who is just weeks away from heading into battle at the 2300 Arena, one of the most hallowed grounds in all of professional wrestling. Now, having quite a different experience here tonight at Blood and Honey, courtesy of one Lindsay Snow.
Yeah, I'm
Lindsay with a drop kick.
Yep, drop kick, big one. Oh no, going front to back.
Tank, he's asking for it.
I get it.
Bit of a stalemate we have here as Lindsay charging in. Devastating damage here, and Tank
Taking a bite out of crime.
Let me tell you, folks, none like either of these two anywhere in the world of professional wrestling. Tank now bringing Lindsay back to her feet. Lindsay with a reversal. Charging in right into a big boot.
Oh, God.
Oh, Tank's teetering. Teetering, whoa!
Oh. Well,
Cover is made.
it sure is. That's it.
Hey, in some way, everyone wins in this situation.
I'd say so. Tank giving as well as he can take there all the way to the final moments of this matchup, Carmen. And I think that this exceeded every expectation we had going into this.
Both competitors entering tonight undefeated. And Tank somehow emerging 69-0.
Bonus points for this one, for sure.
The Bloodbath Behemoth standing tall once again here at Blood and Honey, but Lindsay Snow, certainly no loser.
Everybody's a winner in this matchup. Everyone in the crowd's a winner. We here at the commentary booth are winners, and we're going to get a double celebration for it.
Hey, someone get these guys a drink. Well, the action continues here at Blood and Honey. Folks, do not go anywhere. More action still to come here from Monk's Meadery.
Can we give it up for Tank and Lindsay Snow one more time, please? Also, let's give a round of applause for our referee, John Ellington.
Oh, no love for us?
Yeah, what an asshole.
Well, we might not be getting much love from Don Miguel, but let's throw it to Don now for introductions.
See, we can do our jobs, Don.
And everybody with the body, this next match is a fatal blow.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Oh, God.
Thank you, Mr. Griffin.
Can you figure it out?
You don't need one. Let's face facts, Matt.
Shut the fuck up! Wait a second, my young boy can't follow. Oh!
Cooper.
I don't need no fucking music.
Good, because last time things got kind of weird. I'm not going to lie, boss.
I am the kingpin of Georgia wrestling, and I'm the only man here who is undefeated in deathmatch wrestling. I am your deathmatch icon, Matt Griffin, and I just wanted to come out and... What? Oh, we're not starting that one shit. Shut the fuck up.
Okay, we can agree on that one.
Hey, at least they're not saying what.
What? This is my ring. I'll stay here all fucking night.
Don't threaten us like that.
And you know what? I decided I was not going to wrestle. I suffered a serious injury 3 weeks ago here. But I changed my mind. And I decided I did want to go ahead and have a match tonight.
Man of the people.
My young boy Cooper, I only need one weapon tonight.
He knows the bonus match is supposed to go before the show,
I
right?
only need one weapon to win this death match tonight. We're going to get my opponent out here in 1 second.
Well, an unexpected matchup here tonight.
Get the fuck out of my ring.
What did Cooper do to you?
Wait, come back 1 second. I need one thing.
Oh, come on! Oh, come on! You miss a music cue or 7, and next thing you know, you're getting smashed with glass.
If we're being honest, punishment fits the crime.
Well, Matt Griffin, allegedly, still undefeated in deathmatch wrestling. There's no way this counts as an actual victory, right?
Allegedly, you saw the same thing I just saw. And even Don Miguel said, even Don Miguel knows what's going on, and you don't?
Do you trust Don Miguel?
No, I don't, but that's what I'm saying. I'm having a hard time trusting you right now. Even Don Miguel saw what just happened. You didn't? That was another win.
Well, what did Cooper do to deserve this?
A lot, actually. All kinds of shit. You remember that one time Cooper was supposed to drive us to our vehicle and almost got in a wreck several times, and it was not even a half a mile down the road?
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
Matt Griffin did what I have wanted to do for a long time.
Count to 3.
You know what? I'm going to let that go because it was funny.
But, hold on. The Rev. The Rev calling for the mic.
One person I'd love to hear from more than Matt, it is definitely the Rev.
I heard you wanted some competition. I heard the human testicle, Matt Griffin, wanted some competition. He wanted some real competition.
Hey, Andrew Martin was a hell of a competitor.
I wouldn't consider what you did there competition. You're out here beating up on tomato cans. Nobody's impressed by that. I'm impressed. But undefeated Matt Griffin, September 21st, Blood and Honey returns. I heard you wanted a challenge. I got a challenge for you, asshole. On Sunday, September 21st, the Bloodbath Behemoth wants your ass.
It has been made official. For the first time ever, the Bloodbath Behemoth Tank takes on Matt the Mouth Griffin.
2 Blood and Honey undefeated icons will be meeting next month. Matt, maybe you should be. I can't defend you on this one, boss. Maybe you should be a little bit.
I'm not scared of Tank. Get the fuck out of here.
That's
Well,
good
Matt
call.
Griffin not sticking around, folks. Get your ticket September 21st.
Y'all heard it here first. Matt Griffin will be taking on the undefeated Tank in a death match at the September 21st Blood and Honey. And we all hope Matt will be carried off in a body bag and placed as a trophy above Tank's fireplace. Now it's time for something a bit more positive. One of the most anticipated matches on the card, the 4-way dance. We have one of the most underrated stars in Georgia, one-of-one Keelin Cole, facing Neji Ichiban, with Stella versus one of the fastest rising stars in deathmatch, Lil Sicko versus a spine-shattering Spectre, who is coming off an insane match against Nathan Mowery at last month's Blood and Honey. 4 crazy individuals collide with no rules. This very well could be the match of the night. Let's go to the ring.
Don Miguel, what is happening?
Going once, going twice, for I hold the piece. Okay, back to our regularly scheduled program. This match is a fatal 4-way match. Schedule 4, 1 4. Hell yeah, they are. Let's bring them out.
Let's keep things rolling along. Fatal 4-way action here at Blood and Honey, and anything goes, Rob.
Somebody needs to tell Don Miguel that not everything goes whenever he's putting his outfit together for this show. Only assholes.
What is wrong with
jackets.
leather? What's wrong with leather? Fatal four-way action, including 3 standouts of WWA4, including this man right here, Neji Ichiban, being accompanied by Stella Randy. Folks, if you are not familiar with Ichiban, well, you're in for a treat.
Neji Ichiban looks like, at least in his mind, he might be on the road to victory tonight, but this ain't 2011, no matter how hard he thinks it is. Hey, what do you think Ichiban's favorite wrestler is? I'll give you 3 guesses. You probably only need 1.
Sandman.
Good guess. Good guess. And what a hell of a way to really start kicking the violence off. Just as you said, we've got 3, not just members of the WWA 4 Academy, 3 standouts from that academy going against one of the, we can just go ahead and say it, sickest son of a bitches that we've ever seen here at Blood and Honey. It's a little bit, just a little though. Not too much, which is good. But this is going to be an absolute barn burner of a match. Go ahead and put that one on your bingo cards, folks.
It really does beg the question, where's average Sicko?
Somewhere in the Mid South, I'm going to guess.
Well, the fans have come out in droves here tonight amongst Meadery. And so far, they have witnessed quite a bit of, I would say, mayhem. They've certainly witnessed a lot of unique things happening tonight.
I know you don't like to use this kind of language. I'll say it for you. I can read your mind, buddy. Fucker. They've seen an awful lot of that here tonight.
See, that's what I need the translator, Rob. That's exactly what I need is Keelin Cole making his way to the ring.
Keelin Cole, somebody who has definitely upped his game in the world of professional wrestling. Always looking to put on every time he gets in the ring. Something you could say about a lot of those A4 kids.
Hey, I got one for you, Rob. Translate for me.
Okay.
Folks, be sure to get your tickets right now for September 21st when Blood and Honey returns right here to Monk's Meadery.
Effie's going to be here. You know you want to fucking show up. Go get the tickets. Matt Griffin versus Tank, we just found out, as announced by the original motherfucker himself.
It's like you're right in my head, Rob.
I'm just that little twisted transistor that you have to listen to no matter if you like it or not, just in your head. Speaking of in your head, this man Spectre has been living rent-free in the head of every one of these fans here at Monk Meadery since the very first edition of Blood and Honey, Carmen.
Hey, no matter what you say, I'm not holding it between my legs, pal.
No, that sounds like a Tank Lindsay Snow kind of thing right there.
Well, the music do. We'll see if Spectre is able to do the same here tonight. Fatal four-way action. And Rob, if my math is correct, I'm counting, let's see, 1, 2, 3. I'm counting 3 people here. I know you're very impressed right now by my counting.
That's really good.
We got 1 more to go, Rob.
For that Alabama education that you've been sporting, that is actually extremely impressive. And I'm
Walker
worried.
County represent.
I am worried because, like, I see the camera kept panning over to Chucky in the audience. This might be a 5-way before we know it.
Hey, Chucky may end up making child's play out of all these folks.
Well, speaking of child's play, we're not going to see the next competitor till the beat drops. You know that, as the crowd patiently awaits for the sick one himself. Not yet.
Wait for it. Hold.
Not here either.
Hold.
Almost. Ah, damn it, he missed his cue.
There we go. Lil Sicko returns to Blood and Honey as the crowd here in Atlanta, Georgia, on their feet, showing their love for one of the fastest rising stars in deathmatch wrestling. Don Miguel, you look great, buddy.
No, he
Tell
doesn't.
us who's fighting.
Yeah, if Darby Allin had a Faygo addiction, asshole.
Introducing first, being accompanied by the Princess of Passion, Stella Randy. We have the Prince of Passion, Neji Ichiban. And introducing next, he is the one of one, the uno de uno, the only one you need to worry about, Keelin Cole!
Hey, number one and number one. That's interesting.
Introducing next, he is the Devil's Double. Sinister stuntman from Hodgson. He is the spine-shattering Spectre! And last but certainly not least, from Florence, Alabama, a part of the Circus of Chaos, the Ringmaster, Lil Sicko!
Rob, you better be careful talking about that Alabama education. A little Sicko in the house, proudly representing Florence, Alabama here tonight.
I stand by it.
Blood and Honey.
Another thing I stand by, I really don't think we should have brought the TWE microphones here tonight. Keep cutting out.
I was going to ask if you were the culprit behind that, or if you were just trying to sabotage Don.
Oh, me? Sabotage Don? No, he's a good kid. Why would I do that?
Well, folks, as if a regular death match wasn't dangerous enough here at Blood and Honey. The danger growing exponentially here. And now you have 3 competitors to deal with, Rob.
Well, we just saw our first weapon used in this match as Lil Sicko uses a battering ram to knock down Ichiban and the other Ichiban, I guess, the other number one, Keelin Cole.
Seems like Cole and Ichiban both delivering a suplex. A lot of parallels here between these two, Rob.
Hey, if they had their own tag team, they could be 1-1. My favorite 2 Live Crew song. Oh, tag team is already disbanded, Carmen.
Can you name 2 more?
Yes, but I feel like my cuss word quota is getting pretty close tonight.
Step up Inzaguri from Ichiban, the Prince of Passion, of course. Not the only passion we've seen here tonight after witnessing Taint versus Lindsay Snow earlier.
We saw a crime of passion, that's for sure. We're going to see a lot more crime.
I'm pretty sure we
take place
witnessed
in
a
this
crime
one.
for sure. Ichiban now with a chair, positioning it inside the ring. Grabs a hold of Keelin Cole. What does Ichiban have in mind here? Has him hooked.
I'm going to guess Twist of Fate. Nope.
He's going for it. Oh! I think it was going for a brain buster, but Spectre grabbing a hold of the chair, and now Sicko and Spectre.
Sicko and Spectre for sure working as a tandem in this match.
Look at this, Spectre holding the chair in place. Sicko headbutting the chair, willing to risk his own life and limb in order to take out his opponents. Spectre now into the cover, broken up by Sicko.
He's trying to win the match, Sicko. This is a 4-way, every man for himself, to answer your question.
Exactly, every man for himself, like you said, Rob, which means you have to keep eyes in the back of your head, because no matter where you are in the ring, there is always an opponent somewhere close by, and we saw right there, they thought they had a little bit of an alliance, but Sicko in to break up the count now. Spectre and Sicko trading hands.
Oh,
to hold into the middle rope.
Sicko looking for a little bit more of that signature
Oh,
offense, but look at Cole.
Cole nearly breaking Sicko in half. Delivering that shoulder right into the lower back of Sicko. Sicko just bending backwards.
Sicko's,
goodness. Tiger feint kick.
Still got Keelin Cole reeling on the other side, but here comes Cole.
Drop kick. Down goes Lil Sicko to the floor, but hold on, not so fast.
Oh, goodness.
Ichiban grabbing a hold of some toys. Looks like this fatal four-way may be going extreme, Rob.
1-1. We're having some fun in the wrestling ring all day and all of the night.
Ichiban grabs a hold of Cole, hoists him up, going for that brain buster once again. Cole desperately trying to find out. Ichiban repositioning the crucifix. Speaking of which, up on the shoulders, Death Valley driver into the corner and through the glass. Cole into the cover, will it be enough? No, a kick out from Ichiban.
Thankfully, Ichiban able to get his wits about him. He did not have the 3 days to recover. He was going to need to get up with the quickness, and you see immediately rolling to the outside of the ring.
In comes Lil Sicko.
A lot of this forehead-based offense that we have come accustomed to here in Blood and Honey for a Little Sicko.
One of the hardest heads in professional wrestling is a crowd here in Atlanta, Georgia, counting along as the rain begins to fall.
What the hell is that? Is that a boxing glove covered in tats?
A swing and a miss. Keelin Cole wiping out Sicko, and now turns right around. Spectre suckered him right in. Now lining up. Oh, connects the thumbtacks into the forehead of Keelin Cole.
Nasty shot right to the dome, and
y'all ever do anything like that when you boxed, Rob?
I wish I would have won a hell of a lot more matches.
Spectre now bringing the ladder into play.
I think we can see what Spectre's got in mind, Carmen.
Oh! And the Alabama native just walking head first right into that tornado.
That makes my point for me. Thank you, Carmen.
Swing and a miss once again. Now Ichiban, German suplex with the ladder around the neck.
That is one of those tough, high-risk, high-reward situations, and Spectre had to know that once he put that ladder on his shoulders. Ichiban capitalizing in a real big way.
So if that German suplex wasn't dangerous enough, adding the ladder to the mix certainly could have done a lot of damage to the neck. Now, Ichiban delivers brainbuster. I thought was going for the cover, instead looking to fly.
We know in matches like this, you're going to want to put that exclamation point down. These competitors seem to unlock a little something extra. Speaking of a little something extra.
The barbed wire now being wrapped around the elbow of Neji Ichiban. Ichiban perched on top. Taking a moment to find his balance. We'll talk about risking your own well-being. That barbed wire elbow connects.
That's got to be it.
Going for the cover. Will it be enough? Broken up by Spectre just at the last possible second.
Spectre knew that he had to sense that urgency, trying to keep this match alive after a nasty shot like that from Ichiban.
Like him or not, Spectre is certainly proving to be very effective here at Blood and Honey, and now Ichiban with these light tubes.
Also proving to be very effective. Spectre ain't going nowhere.
Ichiban doubling up. Well, instead, opting to step on the glass, creating a bed of debris here. Ichiban now breaking out the wrist tape.
Now's not the time to practice safe wrestling, kid. Oh, I think I can see what he's got in mind here, Carmen. It took me a minute. I'm from Louisiana. Our education system sucks too.
For those of you following along at home, glass now across the fist of Ichiban. Spectre delivering with a drop kick. Spectre with the lion salt. Will it be enough to keep down Ichiban? No, it will not, as the matchup continues here. Spectre growing more frustrated the longer this match goes on.
Cannot let those frustrations get the better of him and cannot give the rest of the opposition.
No. Stella. Oh, Stella with the glass across the back.
We're going to be worth our weight in gold right now on behalf of Ichiban.
Now swinging a miss with a clothesline. Oh, Stella! Stella goes down. And now, Spectre looking to put things away. No, Ichiban with a brain buster.
Right into that broken glass.
Ichiban lured him right in. And now shattering that glass further into the mat. Calling for those patented Ichiban chops.
Oh my goodness, little something extra on this.
Spectre stumbling his way out of the corner, has no idea where he is. And now Ichiban trapping the arm. Up into a power slam position, but Spectre fights his way out.
Wait, what the hell is that?
A lot of commotion going on just over to our left. But what the hell?
What's going on that U-Haul truck right now? Oh my God!
Oh my God! Cole and Sicko off the top of the U-Haul. We're definitely not getting our deposit back.
What they said.
Takes a lot of restraint, Rob. I'm proud of you. The fans here are fired up for what we just saw. Little Sicko and Keelin. Cole wiping out both Spectre and Ichiban. And now Spectre back into the ring with that glass tube. Sicko using his head once again. Oh, standing Spanish fly. Sicko rolling to the outside. All four men have exerted so much energy here thus far in this fatal four-way, have put their bodies through so much. And the question still remains, what is it going to take to walk out of here with a victory?
I think Neji Ichiban is starting to ask that question right now. He's the only man on his feet.
Clearly, Ichiban with some sort of game plan here. Looking around the ring, trying to find that one perfect weapon to seal the deal. And they have found it.
He found, I think Luke Hateful brought that one to the ring because that has the words written that we heard him say an awful lot this evening to the fans.
I thought he came and stole that sign from you. Ichiban now placing that wooden board across two chairs. And now with the platform in place. Going to continue the fight here in the corner with Keelin Cole.
You can see the gears turning for Ichiban, that sick smile on his face as he gets Cole in a position.
You have to keep in mind, this is the first time that both Neji and Keelin both have competed in any sort of death match like this with glass, and I gotta say, so far they're adjusting fairly well. Oh, Keelin with the headbutt. Looking to keep Neji out of the corner.
Trying to get in a position himself.
Now just these stomps, very reminiscent of Danielson, and now into the cutter through the board. Hold on. In comes Spectre with the glass tubes. Of course, Spectre went to war with Nathan Mowery at our last event, looking to get back into contention. That Scream-O-Rama connects, and now Spectre looking to put an end to things.
The chain, he's got it wrapped around the throat of Ichiban.
And now hoisting him up, just choking the life out of Neji. Nowhere to go. The legs are trapped, folks.
Neji doesn't want to quit, but he's got nowhere to go.
He's got to think about his career here. He's got to think about the rest of his life ahead, and has no choice. No choice but to tap out. In the sadistic, Spectre refusing to let go of the hold for moments after the ref called for the bell. But there you see him, folks. Spectre victorious here in this fatal four-way match.
I mean, that is exactly what we have come to expect from Spectre. One of the sickest, most twisted individuals in the Blood and Honey locker room, and I know that is saying an awful lot, but that title has and still belongs to the spine-shattering Spectre.
And speaking of titles, once again, the GCW World Championship will be on the line September 21st. Get your tickets now, folks. Well, folks, don't go anywhere. More Blood and Honey action still to come.
Spectre takes the victory in the four-way dance. Absolute insanity. Keelin and Sicko diving off the U-Haul was a spectacle, and we hope that Home Depot doesn't ever see that match. Up next, we'll see the daggum hardcore hillbilly and what he's been up to as he gears up for a match against public menace Payton Blair.
Oh, yummy. 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 This is fucked up.
The last time we saw our boy, he was putting a one-sided beatdown on Brian White, smashing his bones in with horrific instruments of torture, including his own body. Watch his ass fly through the air with the grace of a rock.
Hillbilly off on top!
With Brian White out of the picture, our boy sets his sails towards his toughest opponent yet. Payton Blair. Payton, a mainstay here at Blood and Honey, has been bleeding with the best of them. She also made Matt Griffin bleed, which is a win in my book and win in our hearts. These two crazed individuals collide for the first time at Monk's Meadery with the G-force of two semi-trucks being shot out of a cannon. Destruction awaits. Will this be another victory for the unpinned hardcore hillbilly? Or will the purple-haired public menace Payton beat his daggum ass into the daggum Georgia clay? I guess we will find that out. Literally right now. Hell yeah. Daggum.
All right, now that we got everything clean, everything guys. Who's ready for some crazy white people shit?
I can make some time. What is that?
And this next match is a singles match.
It's a single match.
This next match is a singles match. Give it a 4-1-4. Introduce it first.
Oh, you think all white people like fences? Is that what this is about?
Just let me know when the Cherokee part of me can join in. As the action continues to roll along here at Blood and Honey. Payton Blair, one of the members of the Goons of the Scenic City, making her return here tonight to Monk's Meadery, quickly becoming a fan favorite.
And I've spent an awful lot of times around the Goons of the Scenic City, and if I could definitely say Payton Blair for sure, an aficionado of crazy white people shit. That is for sure. So we've got the experts here. We've got the experts here in the building or outside the building, have you?
We talked about an aficionado of crazy white people things, but I think we may be about to witness perhaps the king of crazy white people. Daggum! It's Hardcore Hillbilly, Rob.
Mr. Hillbilly, tear down that wall.
Mr. Hillbilly. Mr. Hillbilly was his father. What? Is Cooper on music again?
Yeah, it had to be. Cutting the music off, that's not very white of you.
Oh, party foul. Hey, nonetheless, we're going to keep the party rolling as the music starts back up. Hardcore Hillbilly, not someone to cry over spilled milk, not someone to cry over a broken glass.
He will cry over spilled beer, though, so watch out here at the Meadery.
Absolutely. Talked about fan favorites, Hardcore Hillbilly. Absolutely beloved by the audience here at Blood and Honey. He is set for a tough battle against Payton Blair. Don Miguel, my man, take it away.
Introducing first the competitor to my left. She is one half of the Goons, the public menace. She is Payton Blair. Introducing the competitor to my right. He is Georgia's own Dadgum HCHB, Hardcore Hillbilly!
Well, Dadgum, listen to that reaction. Hardcore Hillbilly, no stranger to tough competition here at Blood and Honey. Here tonight certainly has his work cut out for him as he's facing off against easily one of the top two members of the Goons of the Scenic City.
Number one or number two for sure. Jury's still out on this one. Hardcore Hillbilly, a lot of people would say number one in the hearts of all the fans here in the ATL.
Oh, for sure.
And look, speaking of number one in your heart, he's a gentleman. And he's letting Payton Blair know that right now.
Oh, Payton Blair taking a swing at Hardcore Hillbilly, connects for the second. Now, Hardcore Hillbilly may be a gentleman, but he is not a pushover.
Yeah, chivalry ain't dead after all. We saw last time Hardcore Hillbilly went corner to corner with his opponent. It was a short night. Let's see if that's going to be the case for
misses with a splash.
She's already doing better than that last guy did.
Oh, and a glass tube across the head of Hardcore Hillbilly.
Yeah, last time somebody brought a black light around me, it was bad news for me as well, and it looks like it's bad news for Hardcore Hillbilly.
Well, hopefully Payton Blair doesn't catch a charge here. She digs the glass into the forehead of Hardcore Hillbilly. Speaking of which, do you ever pay that hotel back?
Don't worry about it.
Payton Blair sent into the corner. In comes Hardcore Hillbilly. That shoulder block into the corner, now hoisting up. Payton drives her down into the mat.
Hillbilly looking for that next big shot, that next big opportunity. Takes a lap around the ring. Uh-oh.
Hillbilly now with a shot of his own.
Oh, there's more.
Hillbilly now with the shards of glass in his hand, digging, just carving at the forehead of Payton Blair.
Definitely a change in the tone from Hardcore Hillbilly. Looks like he's got a snot rocket hanging about halfway
down. Sponsored by
down.
Mucinex.
Yeah, no kidding. Bubba, you can go ahead and do something about that. It's all right. I won't tell anybody.
Hillbilly now issuing the challenge to Payton Blair.
Heavy shots from both competitors, center of the ring.
Now just trading haymakers. Who will get the better of this exchange? Hold on, both competitors scrambling. Trying to grab these gusset plates. And now Payton Blair just driving that gusset further into the head of Hardcore Hillbilly. Hillbilly with one of his own. Oh! Both competitors thinking the exact same thing.
The damnedest lightsaber duel I ever saw.
I don't remember that in either the prequels or the sequels.
That was the original trilogy. That's whenever Luke lost his hand, and it looked like both these competitors about to lose a hell of a lot more than that in the early moments of this match.
Oh, yeah. Hillbilly now with a, exploding wiffle ball bat. As the punishment continues, another gusset plate driven into the forehead of Payton Blair. These two really have been at the forefront of this new generation of deathmatch wrestling. And now, hold on. As Gary Lamb would say from right down the street in Canton, Georgia, it may be time to hold your fork.
Bubba, I need to get you a map.
Oh! All those forks just driven into the back.
Payton told Hillbilly, nah, Bubba, you had it right the first way around.
I got GPS. And now Payton stabbing at the head of Hardcore Hillbilly, the blood just flowing. Sending the body into shock. You see Hardcore Hillbilly there waving his arms around. He didn't know what to do in that situation. And now Payton again with that tube.
Well, Payton knows exactly what to do. Stay on top of Hillbilly. Go back for some more plunder.
Payton looking around. Clearly has something in mind. Hold on, there's Lizzie. Lizzie with the assist.
Look like Hillbilly might be getting a face full of goons.
Charging in. That chair driven into the temple of Hardcore Hillbilly now. Blair going for the cover. Hillbilly at it too. Blair getting frustrated here, just firing away onto the midsection of Hardcore Hillbilly. Hillbilly back to a knee and back to his feet. Moving some of the plunder out of the way, and now Hillbilly sends Blair off the ropes. Blair with a crossbody. Hillbilly no choice but to retreat to the outside, try to catch himself a breather.
That was very wise from Hillbilly. Caught between a rock and a hard place in the center of the ring, but did not create enough distance as Payton immediately follows him right out there.
The fans here at Blood and Honey, getting an up-close view of the action as Hardcore Hillbilly and Payton Blair continue to fight here on the outside. Hold on. Hillbilly with a reversal. Blair sent it to the glass.
You know what? I was a little upset about the description at the top of this, but this is definitely some crazy white people shit if I ever did see it.
And white people do the damnedest things. Now cover is made. Payton Blair out at 2. Oddly enough, my favorite show on ABC. As Hillbilly now driving the face of Payton Blair into the gravel.
Mine's white people's funniest home videos.
That's a good one. Well, nonetheless, we certainly have a full house here tonight at Monk's Meadery. As Payton Blair rolled into the inside. This Hillbilly grabbing a hold of a steel chair. Hillbilly entering the ring. See, he is a gentleman.
Trying to help Payton back to her feet. And now he pulls up a chair for her. And Lizzie said no. Not that chair.
You think Lizzie's the jealous type?
Yes. I know that for a fact. And I know what you're saying at home, folks. Family matters, not to the goons of the Scenic City.
Hillbilly now, this bundle of tubes positioned between 2 steel chairs.
A bad place to be for Payton.
What does Hillbilly have in mind here? Well, hold on.
Hey,
Brian White. Well, Three's company and now, Hillbilly sent through the tubes. Payton Blair falls into the cover, and that is going to do it. Give the assist to Brian White as Payton Blair picking up a victory here tonight against everyone's favorite Hillbilly, but it seems like Brian White clearly not over what we saw last time here at Blood and Honey.
No, I mean, absolutely embarrassed by a Hardcore Hillbilly whenever they met and has been thinking about that for the last month. I'd say Hardcore Hillbilly needs a beer after that one, but we really don't need another Cosby Show situation as these two hugging out, center of the ring.
Raising the hand of Payton Blair, even in defeat. Hardcore Hillbilly, a gentleman, but I think Brian White may be paying for this one. Folks, do not go anywhere. Up next, it's the debut of Deathmatch legend, Mickey Knuckles.
Payton Blair with the victory. Brian White made his appearance known by throwing a bundle right into the face of Hillbilly, and I've been told that Hillbilly and Brian will have a tiebreaker match at the next Blood and Honey. The match type? A Margaritaville death match, complete with salt, lime, and dry ice. Sounds super gross, so make sure to catch that September 21st. Up next is the debut of the legendary Mickey Knuckles, taking on D-Money.
So, I don't know about you guys. I'm looking around. I'm very happy with my job. Yes, I feel very safe in what I do because I don't want to be a part of any of this. But speaking of this, what we got right now is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introduce him first.
Well, folks, as always, want to thank you for tuning in here to Blood and Honey. Here tonight, at least partially sponsored by the money man himself, D Money.
He brought his own cameraman.
I was just about to say, coming equipped with his own camera crew. He knows he can watch this for free on YouTube, right?
Yeah, no kidding. I'm not doing commentary over that camera. I'm going to tell you that right now, D. D-Money, an important thing to note here, Carmen. No stranger to these types of matchups. Has won hardcore championships in several promotions all across the state of Georgia. With that being said, stepping in the ring with a bit of a hardcore icon in this match.
Yeah, that's to say the least. D-Money, of course, you mentioned it, has deathmatch experience, but not the experience of this woman here, a true pioneer. The first woman in America to perform in a deathmatch now makes her debut at the premier deathmatch promotion in the state of Georgia. Mickie Knuckles has arrived at Blood and Honey. The 22-year veteran has held over 20 championships in her career, has won various tournaments, IWA's Queen of the Deathmatch, CZW's Tournament of Death 21, and Matt Tremont's Deathmatch Tournament. And here tonight, looking to have her way with D-Money.
Ain't nothing D-Money's going to be able to do about it. I hope he packed a lunch for this one. Mickie Knuckles is one of those competitors. Look, he might be able to get a few shots on him. Might even be able to get the upper hand at some point, but defeating Mickie Knuckles is proven to be an impossible task for so many competitors, especially whenever you enter her realm, this being deathmatch wrestling.
One of the most sadistic minds in all of professional wrestling, taking a shot at Don Miguel.
I don't blame her for that.
Very uncomfortably introducing the competitor to my right, weighing 225 from Detroit, Michigan, the money man, D Money.
Don Miguel, no matter what happens, you better listen to what she says.
Yeah.
And introducing next, she is the walking episode of Cops. Winner of 10 deathmatch tournaments, wrestling's most dangerous woman. Everyone's favorite out because she brings the hookers and the drugs.
Hell yeah.
Hey, we were just a part of a very, very pivotal moment in the life of Don Miguel.
Finally became a man. Good for him.
Credit to Don Miguel.
Maybe now you'll stop wearing that
We've been here for a lot
jacket.
of firsts.
Go have a cigarette, kid. You earned it.
D-Money now taking a look around the ring, seeing some of the plunder. Mickie with a literal axe in her hand.
Her axe is her buddy. She brings it everywhere, and D-Money don't want nothing to do with this.
For D-Money, this a trial by fire. Of course, we mentioned D-Money with some limited deathmatch experience. He's done it here and there, but I don't know if he's ever faced off with someone the caliber of Mickie Knuckles. Mickie now with the first shot. Pretty sure that sign said speed limit 20, but I'm pretty sure we broke all the laws with that one.
We've got to break a few more laws here tonight. Oh, shit.
Out of the way, Ben.
Bringing this one into the crowd right out of the gate.
And let me tell you, folks, you're always going to get your money's worth here at Blood and Honey. As Mickie Knuckles now straddling D-Money, raining down with these headbutts. Charging in, crossbody. Crossbody into the chairs.
Mickie Knuckles, this is the dangerous thing about Mickie Knuckles. You can tell it right now. Not only is she putting this whooping on D-Money, D-Money finally able to turn it around with some luck. I was going to say Mickie Knuckles having a hell of a lot of fun. I don't know how much fun it is getting a bundle of light tubes snapped right in your face.
But it's very important to note, Rob, Mickie Knuckles still on her feet. And now the bug zapper to the head.
Careful, Rob.
Oh! That glass flying everywhere here at Monk's Meadery. Oh! That's the veteran mind of Mickie Knuckles. There's a reason why she's been so successful over these past 2 decades now. Just digging that glass into the head of D-Money.
Hey, man, it don't take a veteran to know that that's where you got to go. You want to inflict some damage real fast on the male opponent.
Take a look at that. The blood just spouting out of the forehead. And, well,
something else about to be spouting here in a moment.
D-Money getting it from both ends is now Mickie Knuckles with that crutch winding up.
You usually got to pay extra for this kind of action, but not whenever Aunt Mickie Knuckles is in town.
I have on good authority this is not the first time D-Money's found himself on top of a bar.
Oh, I've been there, seen that.
Now Mickie Knuckles, what's she have in mind here?
D-Money puts the ugly in Coyote. Speaking of ugly, wait and see what Mickie Knuckles has in mind for D.
Well, someone grab some cocktail napkins, clean that one up. As D-Money, his right hand, now! That glass once again sent flying. And these sadistic fans here in Atlanta, Georgia, loving every bit of it. Oh, barbed wire. Just searing the flesh of D-Money, and now Mickie Knuckles drinking the blood and spitting it out.
I'd spit it out too. I'm sure it doesn't taste good. Tastes a lot like Bud Heavy.
One of the most sadistic individuals to ever lace up a pair of boots, and now Mickie Knuckles giving chase to D-Money. D-Money with a shot to the midsection with a steel chair. And the longer this match goes on, the worse it is for D-Money as that blood continues to pour.
And you see D-Money starting to sense that urgency right now, just as you say that, Carmen, trying to turn things around, trying to put Mickie away real quick.
Paying tribute to Sabu, up and all the way crashing to the floor.
Also a fitting tribute to Sabu when you really think about it. I don't know if D-Money's all there after this.
Again, all that blood loss from D-Money certainly had to affect the judgment as he rolls his way back into the ring, trying to use that chair to hold himself up. Oh, and the rake over the head. Mickie Knuckles takes her seat and takes a victory. A decisive victory for the Deathmatch legend, Mickie Knuckles. Successful here in her Blood and Honey debut. Rob, have you ever seen anything quite like that?
Yes, but don't bring up my search history ever again, Carmen. What an unbelievable match, and it's exactly what we expected when the queen herself gets in the ring. Credit where credit is due to D-Money. A lot of big moments there, man, and definitely worse for wear after that one, but not enough to put away Mickie Knuckles here tonight.
You can say a lot of things about D-Money, but what you cannot say is that this man is not as tough as they come. He went toe-to-toe with one of the very baddest people walking the planet, and while he may not have picked up the victory here tonight, certainly made quite the impression.
That look in the eyes of Mickie Knuckles says it all. Just looking at her handiwork.
I think D-Money may have earned a lot of respect here from Mickie Knuckles tonight. As Knuckles grabs her trusty axe, getting some help here in the ring to check on D-Money. Folks, do not go anywhere. Up next, it's our main event.
How's that feel? On a scale of 1 to 10, how about it?
I don't feel it right now. I'll feel it
you're gonna feel it tomorrow.
I'll feel it tomorrow.
This side of your head's pretty good.
Did you split your head?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got it. Yeah. And see, it's deep enough. It's deep enough to where it's like it could be a problem. I would say get it checked out, but
I think personally, I think that's gluable. But I'm not a doctor.
Right. What year is it, D?
2025.
Who's the president right now?
I don't give a fuck.
The guys here, like, was really concerned.
I was going to say, our production guy D's almost died this week. If you're surfing around the internet and you figure out who Eric D's D Money is, he's the guy. It's going around. It's not viral yet. He wants it to be, which he should be happy he's alive. He did a deathmatch, hardcore match, our production guy.
He's dying for it to be, he wants it to be viral.
Did a death match in Atlanta with Mickey Knuckles. Our production guy did this. He's got beautiful brand new hair. He's doing death matches. He said, and he gets her in the corner and he runs and he jumps off a chair like Sabu and he goes to give her like an inverted broski leg lariat, but she's in the corner. And he said, Hoot, I was juicing so bad I couldn't see you to jump too high. And I said, did you jump too high, Deez? Is that what happened? You're such a Michael Jordan that you just leaped off this chair. You went right over Mickey Knuckles' head, and the poor bastard, he landed just. I mean, there's no pads around this deathmatch ring. He just lands upside down on his head.
I've been told D Money is doing okay after taking that nasty fall. D is one tough cookie who proved his toughness against one of the most violent to do it ever. But now, it's time for our Blood and Honey main event. We have Jamesen Shook, who recently won the SCI, is currently one half of the IWTV World Tag Team Champions, and is the current holder of the H2O Hybrid Championship, going against the Killbilly Nathan Mowery. This is the third death match of his weekend, taking out both Hakeem Young on Friday and Buddy Badcock last night with a syringe bat out in Memphis. The last time these two faced off, the Killbilly won, but not without taking punishment from Shook, leaving a lasting scar on Nathan's back. Well, Jamesen Shook continues his incredible run by defeating the show's namesake and tying it up. Or will the Killbilly defeat Jamesen once again in ultra-violent glory? This is Naddya signing off. This has been Blood and Honey, and this is your main event.
gentlemen, I did a check-in on him, Munny. He is A-okay, and he says if you really love him, go buy his merch.
What a worker.
And that being said, this is the moment each and every single one of you has been waiting for. It is the main event! Let's bring out our competitors.
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8.
It is the main event we have all been waiting for. The rematch between the Killbilly Nathan Mowery, the very namesake of this show, going toe-to-toe with one of the fastest rising superstars in all of independent wrestling, Jamesen Shook.
Two people who have started running their own shows, if only for the sole purpose of putting themselves in death matches with some of the best this industry has to offer. We've seen John Wayne Murdoch here at Blood and Honey. Let's not forget Jamesen Shook's first ever show against God himself, Matt Tremont, and now these two bumping heads here tonight. Couldn't have Jamesen Shook at Blood and Honey 4 because Jamesen Shook was running his own show on that evening, and now, as you said, extremely anticipated rematch here at Blood and Honey 5.
Both men very adamant to proving themselves, two hungry up-and-comers who have quickly made waves and disrupted a lot of things in independent wrestling. You see Jamesen Shook draped in gold. But here comes the boss. Here comes the Coven of the Goat's very own, Nathan Mowery.
You are right, Randy Bly. It is so goddamn easy to write this. How poetic of a main event is this between two of the hottest up-and-comer, two of the brightest entrepreneurs in the world of deathmatch wrestling in this monumental main event. Could not have written it down any better myself.
You may take a look at Jamesen Shook and Nathan Mowery and think they don't have much in common, but at the end of the day, if you sit down and really break things down, these two have a lot more in common than they would lead you to believe. But folks, it is our main event time, folks. Without further ado, let's take it away for the very last time to Don Miguel.
Better not mess us up.
Introducing first.
Well, spoke too soon.
I promise it's a good thing. I promise. Blood and Honey, we having fun so far tonight? Are we having a good time? A lot of you might not know this, but I was the first ever match on Blood and Honey 1, believe it or not. So Nathan, thank you for that. Thank you. So as a return favor, I thought to myself, Nathan Mowery, why don't I put, we'll do this one because it's not a tag belt. Why don't we put the H2O Hybrid Championship on the line in this death match?
Hold up.
Oh, that's good, baby.
Well, the stakes have been raised.
Well, introducing first, the reigning, defending H2O Hybrid Champion from the 412, the Deathmatch Diva, one half of the IWTV Tag Team Champions, the 2025 Scenic City Invitational winner, Jamesen Shook.
It was okay. I'll give that a 4.5. There was a lot to improve on there. Don Miguel, we'll talk in your performance review.
Good here. The challenger, being accompanied by Bombshell, representing the GOAT, the visual death artist, the Killbilly Nathan Mowery.
Oh my God! Oh. Jamesen Shook putting the title on the line and immediately bringing the fight to Nathan Mowery, the Killbilly. Just driven back first into that glass. You can sense the urgency from Shook looking to put things away early.
And look, you should have expected this. Shook's going to put that hybrid championship on the line. You know he is not going to leave anything to chance. The spirit of H2O at this moment in time really being held up by none other than Jamesen.
Oh my God. Nathan Mowery with a tilt-a-whirl into the Russian leg sweep, goes for the cover. Nathan Mowery, someone who has truly been putting in the work night in and night out to improve his game, but much like Jamesen Shook. Now Mowery just firing away with all these light tubes.
And it would mean so much for Nathan Mowery to become the H2O hybrid champion. Not only is H2O a name synonymous in this world of deathmatch wrestling, but let's not forget the real H2O world champion is none other than Nathan Mowery's Coven of the Goat stablemate and also Jamesen Shook's 48-25 stablemate, Jaden Newman.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up, Rob. It's about time I think we address the elephant in the room. You know, a lot of people are saying there's maybe some growing tension between Jamesen Shook and the members of the Coven of the Goat over this whole 48-25 union.
Absolutely has been VCR right to the dome of Jamesen there from out. There absolutely has been, and you can't pretend that there hasn't been. We've seen it an awful lot in the Scenic City, and I can definitely tell you right now, some of those issues, some of that tension is boiling over here tonight in the ATL for sure.
Nathan Mowery now just digging away, carving on the forehead of Jamesen Shook.
If there are any frustrations on behalf of Nathan Mowery, and Nathan, look, Nathan's the one who has really kept his mouth shut in a lot of this. It's been a lot really between Jaden and Tank, but if there's anything Nathan's got to say about it, he's going to say it right now against Jamesen.
The hell is this? This saw-like contraption. Oh, the trap door releases. All that broken glass just dropping onto the head of Jamesen Shook, something that can truly only come from the twisted mind of the Killbilly.
And Bombshell had an insult to injury, just talking some mad levels of shit to Jamesen Shook right after it.
Well, we saw Bombshell at the last Blood and Honey get physically involved on behalf of Nathan Mowery. Now, hold on, what the hell is this?
Cheese grater, I think, right across the forehead. That's Jamesen Shook in the front row.
Asking the fans to say when. Well, see?
Jinx.
Well, here at Blood and Honey, when you're here, you're family. As everyone on their feet.
As Nathan Mowery loves to dish out unlimited ass whoopings in these main events, and Jamesen Shook's finding that out firsthand.
In comes Jamesen Shook with that tribute to Tracy Smothers, and now breaking a glass tube over the back of the head of Nathan Mowery. Both men at a young age booked their own shows. Both men really been at the forefront of this new wave of deathmatch wrestling. And now here tonight, only one can walk away victor. And with that H2O Hybrid Championship on the line, the stakes have only gotten that much bigger, Rob.
H2O has really on one of its last shows crowned the new H2O Hybrid Champion as Jamesen Shook. And while H2O remains on hiatus, that spirit has continued with Jamesen Shook, who has continually put this championship on the line seemingly everywhere that he goes. And Nathan Mowery wants to become the next one to withhold that championship and hold on to the spirit of H2O.
Albeit very different circumstances, but very reminiscent of that era of Ring of Honor after the doors had closed. Jonathan Gresham was carrying that Ring of Honor World Championship for months on end, carrying the company, the memory on his back until the relaunch happened, much like Jamesen Shook is doing today with H2O and now using his own head as a weapon.
Jamesen just looking for some more tubes, looking for something. The hell's he got a hold of now?
Jamesen Shook with a box fan.
Oh, this is going to be bad.
Looking to position the fan between the ropes. Jamesen grabs a hold of Nathan. Mowery able to fight out. Oh, what a shot to the midsection from Jamesen. Shook just like that. Shifting the momentum.
Right back to the tubes. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Well, you can break
certainly
it. Just keep breaking it over the head of your opponent. Oh, over the other head, too.
Well, quite the visceral response here from the crowd in Atlanta, Georgia, and for good reason. Jamesen Shook now in the corner. And take a look at the visual right there. Nathan Mowery may be out of it, folks.
If he wasn't then, he's about to be.
The tower now placed in front of Mowery. Jamesen saying we didn't have to do it this way. Taking a moment, a very conflicted individual. But hold on. And that moment of hesitation is exactly what allowed Bombshell to get involved. Bombshell with a low blow, and now Canadian Destroyer into the glass.
She knew this very well could have been the final shot against Mowery, and in there to save him just in time, but putting her own body on the line to do so.
Who's the fucking man?
Bombshell throwing herself into harm's way, and now Nathan Mowery in with the glass tubes, just swinging away. And Jamesen Shook hoists him up. And the longer this match goes on, the more it fills up with debris as Nathan Mowery now with the antler in hand.
Oh, damn it, that's one! God damn it!
Just stabbing at Jamesen Shook all over the body with these antlers.
Hey, I played a lot of buck hunter in my day. I've never seen anything quite like this. The antler in the mouth of Jamesen Shook.
If you were good enough to get to the bonus game, this is exactly what happens.
Mowery now taking a look around at his surroundings. Finally grabs a hold of his trusted saw.
Excuse me, what does that even mean?
Well, the saw's the law now. Carving away on the forehead of Jamesen Shook.
Stabbing that saw deeper and deeper into the forehead, down into the mouth.
And if you thought it couldn't get any worse for Jamesen Shook, now that saw blade just positioned between the lips.
And Jamesen Shook, a competitor that loves to run his mouth in these matches. We've heard it an awful lot tonight, and it looks like Mowery's trying to completely take that away from Jamesen.
Of course, these two wrestled once before, and we saw a lot of sadistic things out of them that time around. Who could forget that mousetrap chair that caused the scar on the back of Nathan Mowery? Mowery going for the cover. Looking to carve some scars of his own into Jamesen Shook.
Jamesen Shook trying to keep his championship reign alive right now, and he is very much on the back foot trying to do so.
I think it certainly goes to show the confidence of Jamesen Shook putting that title on the line here in our main event. Now, Nathan Mowery just stabbing and slicing away.
Full Nelson position. What the hell has Mowery got in mind here? Oh, Shook quickly getting out of it.
Sharply drop kick into the corner. And that urgency certainly picking up here from the champion. That tower in hand.
He couldn't get it before. Bombshell intervened. Let's see if Shook can get it this time.
Trotting into the corner. A cannonball through the glass as Jamesen Shook risking his own body to put away the Killbilly. What's he have in mind here? Hoisting Mowery up on his shoulders. Going for that Death Valley driver.
That's got to be it. He's won so many matches with this.
Jamesen Shook retains.
And your winner is
Jamesen Shook enters as champion. And Jamesen Shook leaving Blood and Honey here tonight in the city of Atlanta as H2O Hybrid Champion again. From the very first match in Blood and Honey history to perhaps one of the most violent main events we have ever seen, Jamesen Shook continues to grow that legend. Let's take a look now at some of the debauchery we saw.
Bombshell worth her weight in gold. That Canadian destroyer pausing the violence momentarily.
But not for long. And now the moment that really changed the game for Jamesen Shook, that cannonball through the glass, allowing him to hit the Death Valley driver. And now we see these alternate angles. An absolutely hellacious main event with both men putting it all on the line for championship gold.
So the next show of Blood and Honey, September 21st, right back here, the final one of the year. So I need all of you to show up. I need all of you to bring your friends, and it's going to be sick. But before we get to September 21st, there's another event right up the road that means a lot to me. So if you would indulge me for half a second, there's a show called Southern Honor Wrestling that happens up in Canton, Georgia. And when that started many years ago, is where I became a wrestler. It's where I got trained. It's where I broke into this business. And there's one final show happening in that building. That building means the world to me. So, September 12th, the last show, I'm having a match, and I need... Can I help you?
Be careful, it might not work.
It's Pussy World Order.
Did it damn straight.
Nathan. You want to tell me why it's been 7 goddamn years since you booked me at Southern Honor?
He's the booker?
I respect you, Booker Man!
It looks like my September 12th just opened up.
Lindsay Snow attacking Nathan Mowery, issuing the challenge for September 12th, Southern Honor.
Lindsay Snow making a hell of a statement in our final moments here at Blood and Honey 5, all at the expense of Nathan Mowery.
Well, for one last time, folks, on September 12th, Canton, Georgia, the Action Building, Southern Honor reigns supreme one more time.
Fuck! It's still in my hand. God damn it. Hold on. Don't touch that shit. September 21st, back here. September 12th, Canton, Georgia. Last show at the Action Building. Be there. I'll be triangular. Oh God! And long live the fucking Killbilly.
Nathan, it's been 7 years since you booked me on Southern Honor.
Check out hardcore hillbilly merch selling 8x10s.
Looks like my September 12th just opened up. But you know what, Nathan? Not only am I gonna beat your ass, I'm gonna steal your wife.
Don't touch that shit. September 21st, back here. September 12th, Canton, Georgia. Last show at the Action Building. Be there. And long live the fucking Killbilly. Yeah!